me. Very gassy at the moment. Can't believe I'm about to do what I'm gonna do tonight. Oh god. What have I created? I can't wait for it to just implode upon itself. Because it works. It is working. I don't know why, but it does. Also, I'm pretty sure not all evidence gets used, so some of the evidence needs to get marked as useful instead of progression. But I think that's going to require, like, a full playthrough of the game. Or a full replay through the game, might. For me to go, oh, okay. This is all the evidence that you just get that may or may not be useful. There's evidence that's progression, and there's evidence that is useful. There's a difference between the two. But yeah, we're up and running, folks. So, hey, we're doing some Pokemon card games because I feel like it. You're wondering what I'm talking about. So, later, when Tommy hops on, we're starting an hour later because he wasn't able to hop on at normal time. So I just started later since he won't be around till later. But I have created an Ace Attorney 1 randomizer. It's a manual randomizer, mind you. It exists, and it's work. Cannot believe this thing is fucking work. We're gonna see how it interacts with another game tonight. And hopefully I can't wait. I'm scared. I'm scared of what I have created. I swear to God, if this is functional and I can get the naming of everything cleaned up and all that, and make it a little bit more like runnable. I'm just gonna post on the Discord, the manual Discord, just be like, here is the stupidest thing in the world. Here is an Ace Attorney 1 manual. I hate it. Here's how I randomize a visual novel. Like somehow, some way. Why is the coin pink? Did the texture not load? I don't think the texture loaded for the coin. I'm just going to assume that's Tails because I can't tell. Maybe not a bad thing to have. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, it's not gonna do anything. Okay, there it goes. I was making sure the caption stuff was working. think it only needs to do. Okay. Right. Get your ass back out here. We're not done. Bibbidi bop bop bop. This maniac. Hi, Charmander. Oh dear. How much is it? That's a lot of damage. Ow. Smells like 2 Charizards. Yes. Good. Oh, that does 120 now. There. We're in trouble. We're not in trouble anymore. Hooray! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's hunky-dory. How was that? Some draw stuff. Game, please. Deck, please. I need draw. Please, power. Draw power. Oh dear. Ow. Gonna really need that draw power game. That's not draw power. We're dead. Oh. Bye, everybody. Bibbidi bop boop bop bop boop bop bop. Bibbidi boop boop boop. Sir, you could punch me out. Sir, you can kill me. Sir, I have nothing. Why are you letting me live? Kill me! Don't understand what's happening. My man, you have game on the board. Why? What is happening? I'm confused. Well, that works. Man has had game 3 turns now. It's not taking it. I don't understand. Are you a bot, sir? Can you not recognize win? What is happening? Help. 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 Attack? You could have done that sooner! So confused. The man had win 4 turns and didn't take it till then. I don't know why. I'm so confused. I'm not even mad. I'm just baffled. Yeah, Ash's hat. All right, let's do another round. I didn't realize until I was starting. It's like, oh god, we find out about X8 Chronicle tomorrow. What all that fucking entails, god. Because I have some of mainline X8. I really just have like final forms and stuff, except for like the writers that didn't have final forms. Because I think I have everyone from the show. Yeah, I've got Muteki X8, Legacy Brave, Simulation Snipe, Laser Turbo, 99 Paradox, Poppy, Right Player Nico. I'm banging my mic all around. I have to look behind me. Gamdeus Chronos, regular Chronos, because Gamdeus Chronos, you can only get Gamdeus Chronos with Right Player Nico. Or you can only get Right Player Nico with Gamdeus Chronos. I ended up with Gamdeus Chronos. Like, right, those two. Dangerous Zoning, Genom, and one second. Thinking at my play. Fuma, which covers everybody from the show. The only other additional thing I have is I have Genom's President's special form. Is like Genom Muso form. The only other thing I know. I wanted to, but I've never sat down and done two customs I wanted to do, which was to give Laser a Proto Dragonite Hunter Z armor, because I have the Dragonite Hunter armor. But I wanted to do a proto version of it and give it to him. And then I wanted to give Poppy the Dorima Beat armor in pink. But I've never sat down and done either of those customs. I mean, I don't need any. Oh, no. Damn. Mm-hmm. Really need is evolutions. And you're paralyzed. I just don't know what it would do. Like, and I also don't know what I would want. Like, I wouldn't mind. Oh, I forgot. I also have Bike Laser, because it's up on the top of my cabinet. The rest of the bikes, I forgot about that. I would probably take the level 2s of everybody, just because I don't have them. I'd be fine with that. So whatever. So this kind of like this first set, essentially, the other team. I'd be down for that first set. Because it'd be like, oh yeah, X8 Brave Snipe. Yeah, I don't have their base forms. Like, X8 and Build are like the only things I really don't have the base forms for the writers of. I believe everything else I have the base forms of, at least. Basically, yeah. I would take that, but like, I have Poppy. I have Paradox. I don't necessarily need them, but also, like, the thing about mainline X8 is that the stickers are very poor quality. They are not very good. So I would not be opposed to... I honestly wouldn't be opposed to just getting a new of everything baseline. And just anything I want to do custom-wise, I just grab the old stuff and then customize it. So I wouldn't be opposed to it. I think Build would be the one where I'm like, eh. don't need... I think the only thing I would take a new of is like a new genius, because everything else I'm fine with. Yeah. If they were to do a Chronicle build, I would probably just take a baseline of every base of everybody and then like a new genius, and that would be it. Oh my god. Oh, technically that does not work. I'm stupid. Technically that doesn't work. Oh dear. Ugh. I wonder if there is... this? Just X8 suits. You know what? We are dumping this hand. God, I am glad I did that. We're back in business, baby. Oh god, flip a coin until you get tails. Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, not that much. Ow. Still 80, but could have been a lot worse. He just needs one energy to get us. And there it is. Send me right on out. Oh, this is basically up to date because it has Venom's new form. We will take a break after this, and we will do this one. Do this tier list. It's like a chronicle, like what do. Well, that's rude. That is a complete victory. Prize cards and no bench. Nice, very nice. This deck can rock when it gets going. I might see if there's anything new. Add. I'm sure there's new cards and stuff. Let's look at that first before we this tier list. Looking at cards. I guess Twilight Masquerade? Olga. Iron Thorns. Interesting. I think the only thing that has a rule box on... No, we have no rule box. Oh, wait, no, we do. Or, ride on. Fun. Hmm. Nothing really. This one. That's where our Yamper. Nothing of interest. Alright, let's get this going. For Firefox. Yes, but it's not great. We'll just overlay this on top. That way we still have music and stuff. Otherwise, it's just the one song while I do this. I guess... do, like, must have... Can't speak full, but... say, like, for the show. I forget how I did previously. 1 second. Oh, let me put that up. It's on. Can I have that picture on my desktop? Yeah. I was trying to remember the tiers I had for this one, which was for the, like, Chronicle homework. Like, must have, for the shelf. Mandarake one day. And 4 other people. Because I don't really have a D tier. I don't have, like, a this is a waste of time. Because I'm sure somebody will. So... these are basically in writer or what? Guess we start with Xaid. Oh, what to do? What to do with the level 1s? honestly, I wouldn't mind having all the level 1s. It feels like a Mandarake one day kind of thing. Like, I don't hard need them, but they would be nice to have. I would take a base form X-Aid. I honestly don't need Gikito's robots. Probably won't need Dragonite Hunter. Because that's like full Dragonite Hunter. That's the head. The only thing I would want the Dragonite Hunter for is to do that custom with a Laser Turbo. But if they're not going to give us Dragonite Hunter and a new Laser Turbo and a new Dragonite Hunter, then that's going to be a skip. I would just skip on all the Legend Rider stuff. Weird thing is, I feel like with Legend Rider, it's like, I either want all of them to exist or none of them to exist. It's one or the other. Because I would love to have this kind of like all the Legend Rider forms of a specific rider like going forward for just like a picture for display purposes, because that'd be cool. Like, there's Double, and then there's like Forze with Double's module, there's Gaim in double armor, then there's Ghost in the double parka, and then X8 in his double form, and etc, etc, etc. But otherwise, no. Maybe Pac? That's the Pac-Man one. I'd skip on the bike form. Sure on Mighty Brothers. Actually, for the shelf, I would take the double Mighty Brothers, but the level 1, I would probably just put with the other ones. Juju Burger is for the shelf, but is probably like the highest priority for the shelf. Sure on Max Mighty. I wouldn't say no to a Max Mighty. I don't need the laser form. New Muteki would be nice. I would definitely like Mighty Creator. If there's any form that I wish I kind of had, it was Mighty Creator. Since that is kind of his movie form and kind of like the next stage up form from Muteki, kind of. I don't need 2-player Knockout Fighter. That goes with ones. I won't say to no to and Brave. Probably not Dorima Fabi unless it's compatible with a Poppy, although I doubt they would do that. Same with Dragonite Hunter Brave. Sure. I wouldn't mind this. These all got done in mainline X8, I believe. They're all a set, if I recall correctly. This is where I try to pull up my documentation on this, because I know I have this listed. I have not updated that list in an eternity. I should really take a day and, like, update that at some point. I have not updated that since, like, sometime in Revice. And it has been an eternity since then. Because I'm pretty sure those were a P Bandai set. Yeah, it was stage 765. Because it's Pac-Man Adventure, Brave Famitsu, and Xavius. There's that premium set, then there's the Brave premium set, which is True Brave, a Galaxin Fighter, or Galaxin Armor for Brave, and then Safari Quest Brave. And then there's the Graphite set, which is all 3 forms of Graphite, a 6 set, or six-figure set of like the basic Bugster, and then the final set, which is Game Chronos, Right Player Nico, and a bunch of extra pieces and stuff. And then like Televikun had Bike Action Level 0, and then the like end of year box set had Double Fighter 39. Which I think like Taka still has for an eternity. For the shelf, I would not say no to the title Fantasy. No. Sure, for a Tattle Legacy, same level 2 situation. I won't say no to a new base Genom. No. Still no. It's weird because, like, Genom... I feel I associate Genom more with his Dangerous Zombie form than his, like, Proto Mighty Action X form, or either of his Proto Mighty Action X's form. Like, so for me, at least, like, if I'm putting Genom on my shelf, I'm putting Zombie Genom on my shelf. I don't know if I really need, like, both of these, especially because they're barely different to each other. Don't need that. And again, like, these are basically the same thing, in my opinion. Just a different driver. And I would rather have him with the Buckle driver, because, like, that is my preferred version of Zombie Genom. I don't need a Buckle. I don't need a Gamer driver Genom specific. Like, these are interchangeable to me. I would just have him with the Buckle driver, because might as fucking well. I really don't need this. For completion's sake, I wouldn't mind having Max Mighty Genom. I forget the exact name of it. Level Billion Genom. Another level 1 situation. Sure, on a snipe. I don't need Proto Snipe. Like, Proto level 1 snipe. I don't need that either, or that. There. I wish we had a new snipe form. Like, something beyond level 50. Something more... It feels like Snipe could use something beyond level 50. Like, him getting Chronos is kind of the equivalent of that, because he did go Chronos for the Another Ending movies. But I don't... I wish he got something more than that. I think if I was skilled enough modeling and stuff and all that, I just make something new for him, but I don't think I am. Another same level 1 situation. I would not say no to a new bike laser, especially a bike laser that's dedicated to the bike form instead of having to double as the body for Kirigiri Chambara, which I don't necessarily need. I don't need that. Would like this, but I also don't need the other two Proto Armors because I would rather have Proto Dragonite Hunter for him. I don't like this second version of this new version of Kirigiri Chambara. I really don't particularly care for it, even if it is another ending form, and it's basically the same thing as this. Like, for shelf purposes and being, like, the major upgrades and stuff, sure, but honestly, I don't need it. Just give me, like, base graphite. I don't need all of his forms. I just need the one. The one's fine. If they give us this, sure, because he's the villain for the movie, but otherwise, it's not necessarily. I don't need these rando Monsters of the Weeks from... They're technically not Monsters of the Weeks because they're villains from the Ghost X8 movie, but, like, eh. Plus, this can double as, like, a second villain from, like, the Paradox Poppy one, because they're both in that. I don't really need the 250 Paradoxes. I would like Hundo Paradox. Honestly, if they were cheap on Monarake at one point, or no, that's not the right one. That's the Monarake one. If they were on Monterake, sure, absolutely. Otherwise, I absolutely do not. I'll rearrange this. I don't need Troop. I think that's a Monterake one day kind of situation, like the lowest of low Monterake one day kind of things, but like, I absolutely don't need this. I would not say no to a Go Riders. I don't think I would put them on my X8 shelf. I think I would just sneak them into my Show Rider shelf, just for funsies. Just to have the 5 of them there, just because it feels like they fit in more with there. I wouldn't put them on my X8 shelf, though. Actually, I would probably, since I'm collecting Shoto Super, I'd sneak them in amongst my Shoto Super stuff. Just for the fun of it. But I would not say no to the Go Riders. I wouldn't say no to a right player, but it is a, like, Monterake purchase, because I don't need that. I would absolutely love right player Nico. I don't really need Poppy Red Eyes. I would rather have Poppy Blue Eyes. That's basically a sticker option. Chronos, sure. For shelf completionist's sake, sure, on a game day as Chronos, but eh. I don't need Gamer Driver Chronos. That's basically a form chain. That's basically a belt swap. Like the ninja player is the same situation as the right player. I would not mind a Fuma. Another Paradox is one I don't have, and I won't say no to it. But I'm also like, eh. It's kind of like in here with the rest of this stuff. Like, Game Day Chronos probably takes priority. Right about, I would say, like, here. If you were to give me the option for this, which is Snipe Nico, which is from the stage show, where essentially Nico got to basically be Snipe with a pink coat or pink scarf. I will not say no to that. I don't need Gendeus Muteki. I won't say no to a Gendeus Muteki, but I don't need it. And these just kind of like... I feel like all these assorted Genom forms are like the lowest priority stuff. Especially this. I think that's everything. This is just in the order that I would want it. Or let me reorder this a little bit. Just so it's like riders first and then various form changes. We'll just put bike laser at the back. That'll work. Actually works out well where it's just all the riders and then all the forms. Plus sneaky graphite in there. That's fine as is. Same with that. That can just be as is. I'll just download that. Is there a build one? Except there's a build. There's a build one. Extensive. Oh, it's up to date too because there's a Volt's new form. Yeah, we'll do a build one as well since we're talking about like remakes of Chronicles. So here's gonna be the thing, folks. So it's gonna be the same sort of situation. Must have or the shelf. Mandarake one day and or other. So first and foremost, Rabbit Tank build, sure. You know what I don't need? Every single one of these best matches in trial forms. I don't need them. Absolutely. We're just chucking them all in here as is. Don't need them. Don't need any of them. I also don't need X8 wearing the build driver. No. If you were to give me the actual Dr. Gamer forms, sure. But again, the whole thing of all Legend Rider forms, or none of the Legend Rider forms. But again, don't need Phoenix Robot. Don't need... what is that? Ninja... I can't tell. That's Pirate Gatling, I think? That's Smartphone Wolf. That's Bear Television. I think that's like Phoenix Vacuum? That's another one. That one. That one too. That one too. Are there any left? We'll talk about you in a minute. But shelf-wise, I won't say no to a Sparking. I also won't say no to a Hazard. Even though we pretty much have, like, the best version of Hazard we could probably have. I don't think Chronicle will really improve on what the Hazard we got. I think it was during 01. Yeah, I believe it was during 01. We got a new Hazard body because of this stuff down here. I actually have it with, like, the rabbit head. The 5 seconds of rabbit head because it gave it to us, and I was like, fuck it, why not? I enjoy that. But I won't say no. But again, I don't need all these extra options of them. Absolutely not. No. For shelf completion, I won't say no to Rabbit and Tank. In fact, I would prefer Rabbit over Tank. I kind of prefer Rabbit over Tank. I like the look of it better. I also think it's like the more used one of the two of them. I think Sento uses Rabbit Tank. I'm sure that one stats Toku Twitter would probably have the stats on that one, but yeah. I also won't say no to a new Genius. I think a new Genius would be also, proper Rabbit Dragon cross build, yes. I don't like putting that in a Mandarake one day kind of situation, but like, sure. If you made it, I would get it. But it would be a Mandarake one day kind. The same with a Night Rogue. Like, I'll take a Prime Rogue. Or I'll take a Rogue, and a Prime Rogue would be for the shelf. A Night Rogue, Bloodstark is a one day kind of thing. At a Vault, yes. But I don't need these two. I won't say no to a new Black Hole. But I also have a preferred version of Black Hole, which is a more unified suit design, which is what his new evolved form is, which should have been start with. I also won't say no to his alien form. That's something I've wanted to pick up that's in Shoto at the moment, is his alien form. So I won't say no to that. But I don't need the extra bits of it, and I also don't need it. Cross, definitely. Cross charge. No. in the 1-day situation, because I don't like cross charge. I don't think it looks that good. Grease is a far better version of a Splash Driver design. The same rogue. I don't know why cross charge sucks so bad. It just does. Cross magma, of course. I don't understand Great Cross. It's a thing for the movie, but they brought it over to the show to kind of replace base Cross for some reason. I don't know, and I don't honestly need it. And to be honest, like, maybe 1-day on Cross Evolt, but I don't really need it. The Bikeizers. I have the Hell Brothers. I don't have the Bikeizers, actually. Maybe a 1-day kind of situation, and I will just go down here and be like, all the Hell Brother stuff is that same situation. I don't need this one. I forget what this one is. This one's from, I think, like, the television special. Not the television special, the 7 best match special, I believe. Where's that leave us? Oh, right. Grease, sure. I also won't say no. Grease Blizzard, sure. And honestly, I kind of have come around on Perfect Kingdom. And I will just say this. Give us his buddies. Just give us the base version of his 3 buddies. I forget the version they show up with in his V Cinema, but just give us the trio of them. Yeah. Just throw us Mad Rogue. And I wouldn't say no to Blood, to Elibus, to that build, Phantom build. For shelf's sake, sure. But like I said, build's fairly well put together. And so, like, if I'm being honest, like, it would just be, like, these 2, like, these 3. I'm happy with my cross build. I'm happy with my... Do I have a Prime? Right, I don't have a... Not Prime. Rogue. Regular Rogue. Just Rider Rogue. I don't have a Rider Rogue. I would like a Rider Rogue. The same with Grease. I have Perfect Kingdom. Where's that? I actually have like 90% of it. And I feel like doing one more. Where's our Gotchard one? This'll work because this is the one I'm sure CNJSA uses. Do a Gotchard one real quick. Then we'll get back to do no commands. Steam. Just must have or shelf. A and or other. So absolutely Steam Hopper. I'm just gonna go ahead and just there's all wild. Pretty sure that's a wild. Yep. 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 There's another one, and another one, and we'll talk about you in a second. Another one, and there's another one, and there's 2 more, 3 more. That might be all the wilds. That looks like to be all. Fantastic. For other people, just all of that. So basic Steam Hopper, absolutely yes, please. I wouldn't say no to these. I would like a regular Rider Valvorid. I don't need Valvorid, custom Valvorid. Yes, I would like the gun just for accessory purposes. Another thing there. Same here. Especially if they can give us stickers, some scarves, and I can make these like the cami versions of them, I absolutely would not say no to that. Legend, sure. I won't say no to that. I don't care for Gotchart's Legend Rider form, so I'm just gonna dump all 3 of them there. You! If they make it, I would be happy. But it's like the lowest priority. That's another Valvorid custom. I also don't care for Legend form changing into the other riders and getting like the fancy like sash and tail thing. That'd be there. For the shelf on Star Gotchard, I don't like super need it, but it would be nice to have just alongside the other 210 forms. Dread, absolutely. This is probably about how I feel about the 10 forms. I kind of come around on Star Gotchard a little bit. The UFO one's still a little too awkward for me, but X-Rex is probably the best. There's Majade, take position as secondary. Say no Fire Gotchard, you can see how much I'm putting out for it down. I wouldn't say no to Mars Phoenix. Fire Gotchard's a must-have. I don't really need capeless Fire Gotchard. It feels weird that that's a distinctive difference between the 2 of them. I also don't need, like, Fire Gotchard, Operate Bushido. Sure on Valvorid, Rider Valvorid. Put him in the right place. We've got the parts to do these 2, but I don't super need them. I don't know if I would even display him with either of these, if I'm being honest. I'd probably just display him as is. Absolutely, yes, please, on Majade's second form. On Moon Cerberus, yes, please, absolutely. Give me Moon Cerberus. Absolutely on Iron. Absolutely on Platinum. Where's the other Dread stuff? When thinking of like how to do Dread for my shelf, I would like the other ones, but I might just do the 2 combined. I don't know if I need all 3 of them with like regular Dread. I would like regular Dread like with the guns, because I think that would just be nice and distinctly different. Rather than with the sword. Wind, sure. Go, like, next to Legend. Dread can come up. Legendary Legend, sure. Fine. I don't need these other two Fire Gotchard forms. I won't say no to Lacus Valvared. It's not like the most necessary thing, kind of like down here. If I'm being honest, it's not like super necessary, but if they give it to us, sure. That puts it in the thing. Again, all of this, all of these, just bleh, 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 bleh. Rainbow, absolutely. If they just, like, go, here is, like, stickers for every Gotchard form we've done, and here's, like, 6 scarves. Absolutely. Because these two right here absolutely change what all of this is. Because if they can give if they just go, here's stickers for all of the Gotchard forms that we've done so far, and all the Gotchard forms we're going to do, to let you do the Gotchard Brothers versions of them, absolutely. I'd be on board with that. Because that turns all of these forms from being just, here's another form of Gotchard, into characters. It's those chemis, and I'm on board with that. I'm absolutely 1000% on board with that. In fact, I am, depending on how the show goes and depending on what the show does with this concept, I absolutely would probably, on a literary sense, on a literary level, would consider Rainbow and Platinum final forms. Now, bear in mind, officially speaking, Rainbow's the final form, and I'm not going to argue that. That's just how it is. I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, that's stupid and dumb, and that's not what it's not what I'm trying to argue. I'm not even trying to argue here. This is more of just a personal reading of the text and the like, and a personal, like, takeaway from the text. But since Rainbow is very much Totoro in Nijimon, and that the use of the other chemis instead of powering up the rider form, like words. Instead of powering up Platinum, they end up becoming these kind of like offshoot, like Gotchard Brothers, as they've called it officially. And becoming their own person. I absolutely would say that, like, Platinum kind of becomes like, on the level of Rainbow. Especially a Rainbow Gotchard, especially, like, the Brothers version of Platinum that would have, like, the rainbow eyes and the rainbow scarf. Because that one, presumably, with 10-liner and Crosshopper, would probably be able to use the other chemis. So that instead of having, like, all the different Gotchard forms, you could have the other chemis working with Platinum, and I don't know. That's how I'm reading the text in the moment, and that's how I kind of feel about it. But yeah, that's how I feel about Gotchard at the moment. Really small shelf-wise at the end of the day. Because it's really just, this is like the priority stuff, and like, Soto's made most of this. The only things we're really missing is like Rainbow, the Jade's second form. And that's it, actually. Out of all of this is made, except for like Lacus and then the Brothers stuff. And then form change wise, we have everything except I think like Needlehawk. And like the 2 big forms and then Mars Phoenix. Yeah, Mars Phoenix. So yeah, that's just how I feel about it. I kinda don't mind doing these. Just nice little talking about Soto and stuff. Hi about that. Has not. Alright. I guess then we can get back to the Pokemons. That was a nice little break. Like a 30-minute break or so. Alright. Might be up against a water deck. I would presume. Good boy, Yamper. You know, I should really not change the Pokemon in this. It's basically Miraidon and his dogs. Well, it's 1 dog and 2 cats. It's his pets. I'm kind of on board with that. Wow, just give me a thing. Yay, damage! Poke! And I have a second Lamona. Super Saiyan Lamona can save my ass over here. Hey, Devil's Buddy, how's it going? Might as well just discard these 2. They're useless to me. I have Luxio and Luxray on. Man, I might as well drop the Shinx. Also, just get more energy. And continue to flip the coin for damage. Yeah, I figured as much. Oh dear. That is never a good way to start talking about your day. It's like, well, today was a day. It's like, oh well, that means it's not been great. I'm pretty much flipping coins until I... God damn it. No! Oh no! Damn, that sucks a lot. I could not imagine losing some of the stuff I've had for as long as that. Oh. Oh, is it one of those Windows updates that wiped, like, a very specific folder? Because I've read that that is a thing that can happen sometimes. Ah. Hmm. Damn, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Oof. Might have to sack electric here a little bit. Get rid of this Chiempo. Ooh, Okami. Ooh. Ah. Aw. That sucks to hear, but at least you were enjoying Okami. That is a personal favorite game of mine. Oh. Ah, so you hit the... congratulations, you beat the thing that you thought you were supposed to beat. The game is not over, not by a long shot. Yeah, Okami's got... Oh, like 2 false endings, I think? Trying to remember. There's like beating Orochi, and then there's one more, I think. I do not remember. I also forgot where I got to when I was streaming it a while back. I know I was past that, I believe. Oof. Yeah, I hope not to lose mine because I've backed up. I pulled my actual like PS2 memory card datas onto them. Which, if you're wondering, is a process and a half. I do not recommend doing that. Oh, it's still their turn. Okay. I was confused. I was just like, whose turn? Shit. Ooh. Oh dear. What? What misleading trailer of a movie? I know I have the new Ultraman movie to watch because it came out on Netflix today. So I'll have to get elsewhere because I don't have Netflix. Ah, Korean movie. Okay. So I would have never heard of it. You can tell me what happened in that movie, and the most I can do is just shake my head and go, yep, yep. Just... The Villagers? That's not a very telling title. It's a metaphorical The Villagers. Darn, not even a metaphor. That sounds about right. It's probably something maybe hard to translate. Or it's just mistranslated. Okay. I'm following so far. That makes sense. I'm guessing the trailer either showed just stuff from, like, I guess the first part of this movie, or just misconstrued a bunch of stuff from the first part of this movie, it sounds like. Which, sometimes trailers do that for the stupidest reasons. I was about to say, I'm dead from this Hellblade. There is no stopping him from just annihilating me. Sounds very, like, horror movie. Which is not necessarily my cup of tea, but I'm like, I always don't mind hearing about them. I just don't particularly want to watch them. Maybe. Okay, suspense, yeah. I feel like maybe having him punch children probably is not the best look. I'm guessing. That would be why he's not punching that much. Otherwise, I have no idea. Right, but are some of the bad guys kids? Okay, they're all grown. Okay, if all the bad guys are grown-ups, then that's a different situation. I'm just assuming if the kids are involved, maybe they don't want him punching children. Right. First turn. I cannot attack on the first turn. Alright, Super Saiyan to Mona. We'll take that. Small. Wish I had a rare candy in it. Evolution. It's stage 1. That's a fancy Bulbasaur card. Switch. Ooh. Tiny samurai movie. Nice. Aw. Oh, interesting. Yeah. There, that's 7 instead of anything more than. Could use a Ranicane earlier back, but that's okay. That's fine. Don't need that now. Now I don't have any. No, but we are catching wins at least. Oh, the Kenshin. That's Rurouni Kenshin, right? Is it the movie series? If so, then I know 2 of the actors there, because they're Toku alumni. At least in the... Is it the first movie? Yes. Yes, because the guy who plays Rurouni Kenshin is Kamen Rider Denno's actor. The guy who played Ryotaro. And then, oh, Kamen Rider Skull's actor's in the first movie, but I forget who he plays. But yeah, I know about them because of that, more than anything. Don't mind me as I try to figure out my play real quick. I've heard they're good. I've just never sat down and watched them. That's a very fancy Aerodactyl card. That is also a fancy Aerodactyl card. Two of my... I do not mind taking it slow for now. We might have to bust out that 110 if they don't dump more energy on their Pokemon. Because right now, my luck's right here. Its main attack, really, is Energy Crush, which is 50 per energy my opponent has on Pokemon. So it really punishes them for, like, stacking energy on a ton of Pokemon. But Flash Impact does 110, but I take 30 damage on one of my bench Pokemon, which can be dangerous because, well, Jinx can only take 2, Electric can only take 2, Amber can take 3 of those, and Miraidon can take a ton of those. Except this doesn't matter. Ow. Oh dear. Oh, it's a problem. Problem. We are a check creek without a paddle right now. we're in real bad shape. I need energy badly. Like, real badly. That's that new Ursa ring. Gonna bop me in the head for 120. That Alakazam. Which, having a Pokemon that can bop you in the head from the fucking bench is like the first time I've ever seen that. And that is a scary thought. And that doesn't help me. Yeah, just start sacking stuff. Just build up this Miraidon. Or build up just until I have a play. Like I said, I am up shit creek without a paddle. We are on the back foot hard. That's something. Force them to change. That's about the most I can do there. Force the Alakazam out front at least so we can punch it. Except my Jack's not on the table. That is 90 plus 30 for every. Oh no. Oh no. That'll just work us out right. We're probably dead. I probably do not have a comeback on this. Yeah, unless I get, like, that he just drew, that double to roll energy, I'm cooked. And even then, I'm still cooked. Hello.
Hi!
Hello, Kerbal.
Because, I mean, reasons.
Yeah. What have I created? By the way, Dubspy, this is Rampant Epsilon. He uses the fact that Discord has a thing that lets you have a little, like, soundboard to Rothling random sound clips every time he drops in for us to do stuff with. Yeah, it does. It's server based or server specific specifically. If you have Nitro, you can cross use soundboards across different Discord servers. But if you don't, you kind of just can only use the ones in that specific server. Or that server. So, for example, we have a bit of...
Yes.
Megatron, yes. Bit of...
Good luck.
Star Fox, good luck. Some Metroid item gets.
Objection!
Objection, which is appropriate for tonight.
Hold it!
Along with a hold it. We have an XP shutdown noise.
Let's rock and roll!
We have Star Fox telling you the rock and roll. We have a clank laugh. We have a bit of a yieldy dial-up.
Space!
Self-explanatory on that one.
Yes. We have space from the one Command and Conquer game.
Fuck 'em!
We have DBZA Vegeta telling you to fuck him. We have a squeak for censoring.
Slayer.
We have the Halo Slayer.
Failure.
We have the Smash Failure.
It's me, Mario!
And we have the Mario saying hi. And then Tommy has others because of the other servers he's in.
Yep.
I have
Which
access.
is immensely funny because Retro Achievements also has.
Objection!
What did I have an objection to? It actually sounds better than mine.
Objection!
No, that's the same objection. Quality-wise, at least. I'm just looking at the servers I could have access to if I had Nitro. Some of them have too. Anyway, I have to set up for the stupid thing that I've created that is a part of a multi-world we're doing tonight. Because I have somehow managed to make a manual randomizer for Ace Attorney 1. You heard me right. Ace Attorney 1, that visual novel game, right? I've made a randomizer for it. How, might you ask? Very stupidly. And it works. Because I've tested it. Yes. Look, we do randomizers here all the time. It's fine. I'm just saying that I have created a randomizer for a visual novel game, which should not be a thing, but if I've made it, it's a thing now.
Also, I made a test using the 2 YAMLs, and this actually works pretty good together also.
Oh, good.
And I'm like, oh, good lord.
I have to pull up my documentation to make sure I'm doing this correctly too.
I deleted the first seed so I didn't screw up and upload the wrong one. But it literally had, I think it was you finishing and then me finishing right behind kind of deal. And I'm like, oh, good lord, that actually means that this is set up right. If yours is working correctly, I know the one I made is working correctly. So Jesus, that means they play together good.
And if you're wondering how this works, folks, don't worry. I will explain as best as I can how this functions. Oh, goody. The 2 longest cases off the bat for me. Fantastic. 4 and 5. Right off the bat. Alright, Devil Spidey. You have a good night.
How is the trilogy listed in
There
Twitch kind of deal.
should be an Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright trilogy.
Okay.
I believe.
I think I found the right one.
Yeah, it's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, not Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy. That's the other 3 games.
Also, I'm completely waiting on you on the stream together. Also, I need to pull up everything because I am pretty sure that I also changed a few things. Meaning that I also have to explain those changes. The funny thing, though, is the changes I did are not that much compared to what you are going to have to explain, so.
Yeah, I've got a lot to explain. I've created a monstrosity.
It's immensely funny that we both have created these two and they somehow work together.
Mm.
I'm ready if you are.
I gotta get the chat tracker. Or the chat captured properly.
I'm guessing you haven't made a post in the Manual Archipelago server for it, have you?
No, not yet. No, I want to see how this runs first, and then then we'll worry about it. Oh, I wanted to see how this would go first, and
I mean, fair.
then do this post and see who's stupid enough to do this as well. I don't think anyone's done the burnout one. I don't believe.
But, yep, I are ready.
The one last question. All right, I'm gonna take the stream down, bring it back up, and we'll be right back with this thing here in a second, folks.